Google Plus is a lonely place.
It's fairly lonely here. Welcome, everybody. This is the Splash Zone from GigaPunch.com. My name's Scott, and with me today I've got some of my buddies. We have Dane. How's it going, Dane?
Fantastic, sir. Thank you.
Great. And we have Johnny Vinyl here.
Hello.
And we got Nick here. How's it going?
How you doing?
Doing great. We're going to talk about Comic-Con today, and one of the coolest things that I think happened is they announced a Batman-Superman crossover movie, which is pretty much amazing. If you've seen the last Batman movie, or all the last few, or a lot of them, and the last Superman movie, I think it'll be amazing. Johnny Vinyl's shaking his head here. Why don't you, make your peace with it right now? Tell everybody what you think about this whole thing.
I think that movie's never going to come out. DC announces a million movies, and about 5% will never happen. And Superman sucks anyway, so who cares?
No, dude, it's totally.
I know a lot of people care. I know a million people care, and I do like Batman. I like the Nolan movies, but I don't know. Superman is just so lame that it kills my excitement for it.
No, but it's got Christopher Nolan behind it, and Zack Snyder, who just did the new Superman movie, I think he's directing it.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, they're totally making it.
The new Superman movie's been extremely divisive, though. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't give any word on it, but I know a lot of people have not liked it, though a whole lot of people also said it was amazing, but it's been very divisive.
Superman's a hard character to nail in cinema, I think. Like, I thought Superman Returns was awesome, mostly because I'm a Christopher Reeve fan and Brandon Routh looks just like him. But I know a lot of people who were like, that movie was terrible. So I feel like with Superman films, you're always going to have a 50-50 audience. It's never unanimous like it is with Batman.
Let me just say, Superman Returns was garbage, first of all. Man of Steel was awesome. I understand why people don't like it, or the people that don't like it, I understand why they didn't like it. But with DC can't just ignore what the Avengers did, and so that's what they're doing, kind of a shortcut type of way. By instead of doing a whole new Batman movie, they're going to do Batman and Superman together, and then build from there to their eventual Justice League movie, which is the one that I have faith will not happen ever.
Well, does anybody care about any members of the Justice League that aren't Superman or Batman?
You're crazy. There's Wonder Woman. You have the Flash.
Yeah, she's better.
Green Lantern. Everybody loves Green Lantern for some reason.
No, nobody does.
A lot of people do, surprisingly.
Well, and then they also got the new Superman. They're doing a sequel to Man of Steel, aren't they?
I think that the Superman-Batman movie is.
Yeah, that's what the Batman-Superman movie is going to be.
Okay, so that's the sequel. Okay.
Yeah.
But Comic-Con had a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
Most importantly, a new Godzilla movie's coming out, starring Bryan Cranston. I don't know anything about it yet, but it's going to be fantastic, I'm sure.
I did not know Bryan Cranston was involved in that. That's exciting news.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's this blue meth, and it mutates a lizard. It goes crazy.
He gets Godzilla hooked on it, and that's what all the rampaging comes out from.
Something that was very exciting for me, I'm a huge fan of the show Community, and they fired the writer-director, a guy named Dan Harmon, before Season 4, and Season 4 was awful. Now they're bringing him back, even though he keeps bad-mouthing the show and everything. It's pretty hilarious, actually. But this Comic-Con was his return to the show and everything, and that was pretty awesome. Even though he has a habit of putting his foot in his mouth in public, and somehow he managed to not do that this year, which is kind of disappointing, actually.
Yeah, I've never watched Community.
Oh, you should. You'd love it.
Yep, I'm sure I would. Everyone says I would. But yeah, as long as he's writing well, it doesn't matter what he says.
Yeah, well, and it's probably going to be the last season because it's always struggled with ratings. The only reason it's still on is because everything struggles with ratings on NBC. If they were still a strong network, it would have been canceled a long time ago. But it's an amazing show, so I'm happy.
Yeah, definitely. Anything else you guys saw at Comic-Con that you want to talk about?
How about Marvel?
Marvel?
Yes.
What about Marvel?
The first footage of Guardians of the Galaxy was shown. That looks very cool. The one chick, She was an actress that was on Doctor Who. I can't remember her name right now, but she actually shaved her head for the movie, which is crazy and awesome. Let's see. They showed a whole bunch of stuff for Thor 2, a bunch of low-key stuff from that movie. There's something. Well, some I don't really want to spoil, but since they showed it at Comic-Con and the movie's not out yet, it's not really spoilers. Loki apparently cuts off Thor's hand in this movie. His hammer hand, the one he holds Mjolnir with.
Oh, God.
Yeah!
Jesus Christ.
That's fantastic.
So can he not use his hammer now? Like,
We
what's the
don't
deal
know
with
yet.
that?
We don't know. I mean,
Or is he just not as strong with
You
it?
can get a Luke Skywalker robot hand.
I don't know if he's a
Oh,
switch
dude.
hitter or not.
Dude, it'd be like Star Wars and Thor combined.
Yeah. Oh, the biggest thing we haven't even mentioned yet. The title for the next Avengers movie has been announced. It's called Avengers: Age of Ultron, which is a big swerve because we all thought Thanos was going to be the villain, and now it's Ultron apparently. I don't know what they're going to do with Thanos.
I don't know what they're going to do doing it based off the Ultron storyline, because everybody dies in Age of Ultron as far as the Avengers are concerned, except for, like, Iron Man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that's a good way of keeping them from making movies that eventually degrade in quality, because, like, oh, we'll just kill everybody off. We'll keep the one guy everybody likes.
And, you know, Ultron is created by a character named Hank Pym, who has not yet been introduced in the movies, and Joss Whedon said is not going to be in the Avengers movie either. So they're going to have to change his origin around. Maybe Tony Stark will just make him, and that's probably most likely.
Yeah. I just thought that was super interesting when they finally announced the title. I'm like, oh, they're gonna do that. Okay. Because I thought it was gonna be Thanos too.
Well, yeah, they did say Thanos is going to be in Guardians of the Galaxy, but I would be very surprised if they kill him off in that movie, since they introduced him in Avengers, and then just for Guardians, I don't know.
His appearance at the end of the Avengers was what separated real comic book people from the non-comic book people. Because you were either like, oh, or,
Yeah, I saw it. I saw Avengers at the first showing at midnight, so the whole crowd was filled with comic book people, and the place went nuts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
One thing I'm
remember when
super
we went
excited
to-
for is the Predator 3D Blu-ray. That's what I heard, and I love Predator, so I'm looking forward to it. I just hope they do a theatrical release, because I don't have a 3D TV like about 90% of America, so.
I thought we were done with 3D TVs.
Oh, they're
I thought
still
that
around.
just died.
Nope, they're still around, man.
Oh, man. Can I play it on my HD?
I actually have a 3D TV. You can come over and watch it over here.
Oh, yeah.
I would like one. They actually don't cost that much more than the
It
regular.
was like $20 more than the other,
and
than
they
the
put like
non-3D
15
version.
pairs of glasses in there too.
Yeah.
Hey, the glasses were the expensive part.
They surprised everybody at Comic-Con by showing the entire pilot of the S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show coming up. Yeah, they said, like, some audience member raised his hand and said, hey, can we see some clips? And they said, oh, for legal reasons, we can't show you clips. So we just brought the whole episode for you. And the reviews I read, like IGN and some other places, said it was really, really good. So that's something to look forward to. That's only in a couple months, too. That's debuting on. I think it's on ABC.
ABC, better than NBC, right?
Everything's better than NBC right now.
Can we talk about, speaking of television shows, something that I'm just totally, and John will probably hate me for this, just totally not excited for, have like zero desire to see, is the S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show.
I'm right there with you. I have no interest in that whatsoever.
What's the matter with you guys?
No, that is just the word. That is pure fan service.
Yeah,
It's so boring. It's like
It's
an excuse for
written
the
by
one
Joss
likable.
Whedon.
Huh?
It's written by Josh Whedon. Did you watch Firefly?
I mean, I understand the appeal of it being written by Josh. It's not that. It's
it's
just
just the concept of it.
yeah, the concept of it just kills me. It's like I couldn't care less about anybody on that S.H.I.E.L.D. ship when everything was going down in the Avengers. But now we want to dedicate a whole show to them.
You didn't like Agent Coulson?
Only because she's from How I Met Your Mother, and I kept imagining her character in that place.
Agent Coulson's the dude.
Oh, I thought you said
Agent
Colby
Coulson.
Smulders. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
shows
did
how
like
much he
Agent
cares.
Coulson. Yeah. It does seem
Colby
like an excuse to bring him back.
Colby Smulders does show up in the pilot, but she's not going to be a regular because she's got How I Met Your Mother. But Clark Gregg's coming back as Agent Coulson, and everybody else is pretty much a new character, so you will grow to love them.
And then are they going to have Marvel characters jumping in and out random episodes, I guess?
It's possible.
Probably smaller ones.
Yeah,
Well, see,
I don't think they want to
made a
have...
big deal about that. I think they said something to the effect of they weren't going to do stuff like that because they didn't want that to be the only reason why people were watching it.
Well, I don't think they're going to do a bunch of them, and I don't think it's going to be anybody overpowered. Like, I don't think Iron Man or Hulk will show up, but maybe somebody like a Luke Cage. Or
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It wouldn't be like Iron Man or Captain America jumping in there, but maybe someone like that.
Then that makes the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. What do you need them for?
Exactly.
All right, well, that was a good Comic-Con discussion, guys. Everybody stay tuned to gigapunch.com for more Splash Zones and all kinds of awesome content on the website gigapunch.com. You guys good?
I'm good.
No, you're not. All right, see you later, guys. Bye.